Hello, welcome back, Sports Pitch Podcast, our first ever Q&A. So we put it up on our Instagram, on our TikTok. Ask us any questions you want us to answer, and we're here to answer those questions. So again, if you have a question for us for next week, put it in the description below. Has all our socials linked. So click on it, go on, ask any question. Could be personal, could be about sport, anything breaking that you want to know about, and we'll do our best to try to give you our expert analysis and
expert
answers on any query you have.
We'll take it. You start a podcast, you become an expert.
That's right. All right. So yeah. So the first question, producer.
Who do you think the GOAT is?
Okay, so I'm guessing this is about soccer. We'll start with you.
You assume it's about soccer?
I'm assuming.
So we'll answer soccer.
Okay,
and
we'll
rugby league.
do one of each.
I think it's an RL.
We'll do both.
We'll do both. The person who asked it's a soccer fan, but we'll do both.
It's narrowed down to two people in APL, so it's not not APL. Sorry, in soccer in general, football in general.
Okay, soccer, I'd go Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Football. It's not soccer.
Football, I'd go Ronaldo.
I want to headbutt him. We're in Australia. It's soccer.
No, it's football.
We'll just go football. I don't want to hear his voice.
Yeah.
Football. Have a bit of respect.
Ronaldo for soccer.
Yeah.
For league, it's hard for me between Andrew Johns and Cameron Smith.
You have to pick one.
Johns.
Andrew Johns?
Andrew Johns.
All right. So we'll name him first and then we'll debate.
All right.
The GOAT, football. It's easy. It's not even you can't even debate this. I don't know why I said debate before. Lionel Messi. And in rugby league, for me personally, Darren Lockyer.
He's very high up there for me. In football,
Hey,
I always grew up as a Ronaldo man, so I can't look past him. I love him. He done great things for United, even though he's looked past it, you peasants. But yeah, Ronaldo definitely. And rugby league has to be between
My guys now.
Ben Hornby. No, I'm joking.
It's strange.
Has to be between Darren Lockyer and Thurston. I love Thurston.
Nah, one. We said one.
Yeah.
I'll go with Thurston because I don't want to be the same as Ali. It's come back.
Nice. Okay, sweet. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about football first. Why do you think Ronaldo is the GOAT?
Like I said, I grew up loving him. He done big things for the sport. He was just so good to watch. And you know, when you grow up liking someone, you can't just change your mind quickly. Even though Messi is incredible for the sport, I just can't stand his head.
He doesn't have a good head.
That's it, can't stand his head.
He doesn't have a good head. Messi does not have a good head.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but he's got a wonderful left foot.
No, I'm sort of like my whole life's Ronaldo based.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, when you grew up watching soccer, it was
yeah.
all Ronaldo or footy. Sorry, forgive me.
And I don't know, the way when I watch Ronaldo, I feel like if I was to pick a team, I'd pick Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Messi's dribbling out of this world, like you can't compare. But Ronaldo can do everything.
Yeah, he's got the height for a
Whether
header.
it's free kick, whereas headers, scoring goals from outside the box, inside the box, like
Incredible finisher.
So all right, so let me talk. Let me talk. All right. So goal scorer.
I'm just gonna say without Barcelona's treachery, Messi would.
That's coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah, what a fraud.
Ronaldo as a goal scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest goal scorer of all time.
Thank you.
The greatest goal scorer of all time. As a complete footballer, no one comes near Lionel Messi when it comes to, like you said, dribbling. The greatest of all time.
100%.
Passing, his passing range, unbelievable. Goals. No one's ever scored 91 goals in a year. In one calendar year, 91 goals is
big.
unbelievable.
We're not denying his talent.
It's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not denying it, but I'm putting my argument out there.
Yeah, 100%. No.
All right? Lionel Messi is out of this world, and a lot of people say, oh yeah, he's only done it in Spain and in a farmers league. Completely agree. But he comes, when he plays in the Champions League, he plays against Premier League teams, absolutely demolishes them. The guy is out of this world. When it comes to soccer, it is crazy. I always say I'm lucky enough to be alive to watch Lionel Messi play.
I don't think we'll see players like them in our era again.
Never.
Do you remember when we were younger, they were saying the next Ronaldo Messi was Eden Hazard and Januzaj from United?
Yeah, Januzaj. But that's just United fans with the hype.
Yeah,
Some United fans are crazy.
Look, some United fans would argue that Harry Maguire is up there with the those two legends we just spoke about.
I think he just took it too far.
You got to run amok on the man. He's a joke himself.
Harry Maguire.
Yes.
Got a
there's
slab head.
two superstars. A lot of people have the same argument about this Messi.
You can't- you
Ronaldo.
can't-
They're freaks. I just think, honestly, I don't. I think Ronaldo's great, but when you talk about the GOAT, there's no question in my mind.
Look, whatever separates them is very minuscule. Very, very minuscule.
No, it's a lot.
For you.
He thinks
It's,
it's over.
it's honestly a lot. I don't.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't have Ronaldo in my top 5.
Who's your top
I think he's my 5th. I'll say, but the thing is, I haven't seen him play. But just from what I've read, seen,
Well, we're saying the GOAT that you've seen.
that I've seen play, he'll be
Number 2.
he'll be number 3.
Who?
I'll
Mbappe?
go no.
I was going to slap you.
Messi, Zidane, Ronaldo.
Zidane, not bad.
That's what I'll say.
Zidane's not bad.
But as a goal scorer, Ronaldo is someone we'll never see again. Never see again. So that's our
Recap.
that's what we think now. Rugby league.
John's, mate.
What do you think is John's?
I've been watching footy for a long time now. Andrew Johns, like Cameron Smith's there too, but just Andrew Johns is a halfback.
His
A halfback
stint
is
was
a leader.
so small, that's the problem.
Huh?
His stint was very, very short.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it was
as
It was
a footy watcher, whenever we versed the Knights, I said to myself, is Andrew Johns playing?
Oh, 100%.
Whenever he didn't play, we won. When he played, mate, shit house away from us, he'll kill us.
You say in 2005, they rushed him back from injury to play State of Origin,
And he won them
and he literally it was a 10 out of 10 game.
by
kicked
himself.
Wasn't
and
that the last
everything.
year we won it before that?
No, we won in
13 years?
2006, I think, and then we started getting pumped.
Yeah, I didn't get my whole high school life was.
Yeah, our whole
Oh,
high school
winless
life.
Origin.
Yeah, we did not win Origin once. So the scumbags who lived in New South Wales that went to high school with us,
Who the hell supports Queensland when they're born in New South Wales? These are a shame.
idiots,
Scumbags.
idiots,
Inbred.
fucking retards. That's what they
That's
are.
the
Anyway,
topic for another day.
so now Andrew Johns came in, kicked all his goals and scored a try, and set up I think like 2.
Yeah.
Look, I think the 3 that we listed are very, very the top 3 for probably everybody.
Yeah, and I think they share the same attributes amongst all of them. When the game was on the line,
Yeah.
they stood up,
Yeah,
and that's
big-
why we
big game
think,
players.
yeah, every single player, every single one of them, that's the player that they were. All right, next question.
Is Barca paying the refs? What are your thoughts on it?
All right, so Barcelona paying the referee, so it's come out they are paying the refs.
They were.
Well, so it's
sorry.
100% now? That's
Yeah,
it?
they have been.
They were not. We can't speak for now.
So I reckon it's honestly a shit go
Yeah.
because imagine how many things they could have lost and other teams could have had.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Well, they
I was asking Ali yesterday.
Yeah,
Does
Champions
that
League from
stain?
United.
Does that stain Messi's legacy? Because there's those big moments that the referee helped them win that could have changed the outcome of many things.
I think Messi's the best because of his play style,
His play style is good.
dribbling,
Yeah,
passing,
but
shooting.
with less Ballon d'Ors and Champions League.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, I know. Like you're looking at the player.
Yeah, that's me
I'm
personally.
saying because he was the face of Barcelona.
Yeah, I hate the fact that the Ballon d'Or is decided by trophies won. Like, why the fuck does that matter? If a player's popped off, why does
No,
it
it
matter?
should be the actual player.
Yeah, how well did they perform?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's for me. But so Messi, like, I still think is the GOAT.
I still feel like it tarnishes his image because surely he knew they were paying the refs.
No one knew. No play. Apparently, no player knew. It was only the
The board.
the Barcelona president, yeah, which probably the board as well, and them referees. Now the referees are all get their courts meetings have all started. They're all in court and they're looking at jail time.
Of course.
Yeah, they're looking at mad
It's
jail
not,
time.
it's not a small offence.
No, it's huge.
It
I'm
ruined
sure-
a lot of people's
I'm
everything.
sure the players knew something, man. Like that Champions League game against Chelsea, for example.
Yeah,
There
that's
were like
fine.
3 handballs in the box.
That
How do you
is the
ring it?
biggest.
Surely the other players know.
That is the
like you
biggest
saw,
robbery.
if you like, I don't know if you've seen
No, the
it.
players didn't know.
Chelsea players were snapping it at the ref,
Yeah,
screaming at him.
Drogba was going off.
Yeah, he ran up to the ref, started screaming in his face. Like, what are
Drogba
you
was
doing?
going off because 2 blatant handballs, 2 times they got pulled down in the box, nothing. And then Chelsea won. Barcelona ended up winning that in the 90th minute. So yeah, what do I think should happen? I think all the trophies that they won in them
Should be
times
stripped.
should be
swapped
stripped.
in
Every single
100%.
trophy.
Given to the other team or just strip that?
And
I'd love to give it back to the other team because we win a Champions League out of it, but no,
Strip,
you lost on the day.
hefty fines also.
100%.
Hefty fines.
Relegation.
Relegation.
100%.
Oh, that would kill him.
Yeah, they have to, bro. That's huge. But it happened for years. It wasn't one season.
8 years, wasn't it?
Longer.
Oh, longer than that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't remember. I think it was like 03 to 2018.
Possibly a clear out of the board.
Yeah, board's changed.
100%.
Yeah, the board's changed since then.
beautiful.
But the board in Barcelona.
Yeah,
shit
but
anyway.
surely definitely big fines.
Yeah.
And if you, relegation, I agree.
Yeah, I think relegation 100%. Next question.
Is Lockie Miller the best fullback in the game right now?
So is Lachlan Miller the best fullback in the game right now? If you watched our NRL breakdown, so this week the Knights versus Manly's first try, Lachlan Miller was sitting in the front row.
We got this question before that game kicked off. So
Yeah.
whoever asked this question, do you want to rethink your question?
Listen, he's in form. He's popping off.
But he's not the best.
But he's not.
Who's a better fullback?
Edwards,
Even Tom.
even Tom.
Yeah, Tom Trbojevic.
Like, come on.
Tom
Latrell,
Trbojevic. Latrell
Latrell?
Mitchell. When he's not missing, the 30% that he's not missing.
Tyrell Sloan, brother.
Next question,
Do you want
please.
to inside?
Next question.
Come on, give us some hope.
When will Wayne Bennett retire?
When he has a heart attack, to be honest.
No, next year.
After his stint, after this contract ends,
Next
he's
year.
gone.
That's it.
Yeah, next
gone.
year. He's retiring next year.
Talk about some young guns coming up in the NRL.
All right, so let's just pick a few young guns.
Is Reece Walsh considered a young gun?
Yeah, let's talk about Reece Walsh.
Preston, his debut. It's debut season, so
Yeah, we
he's a
can
young
talk
gun.
about. Let's just think of a few. So let's talk about Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
Absolute superstar. We spoke about him on episode 1.
Changed the whole dynamic of Broncos.
Bro.
Of the Broncos, the whole dynamic's changed.
Now the attack goes wider now.
But even the
normal.
first game against Penrith, where they won, he's come in and they look even better.
It's like
Scary.
every
Yeah,
run
it
he
is.
wants to make 50 metres plus. This bloke is cramping after every game.
Yeah, he's doing them fucking calf stretches after at the end of every game with like 70 minutes to
Yeah,
go.
even this game, his calves were hurting, so he went on the wing.
Yeah.
He still makes a break.
Yeah, no, he's an actual freak.
ball
So
follows
he's-
him, it follows him
he's,
around.
He's a young gun with a bright future, and in the same breath, as I say him, because Queensland, he's going to be Queensland's fullback for a very long time. I'm going to talk about Queensland's halfback for a very long time, Sam Walker.
Yeah, he showed. Look, he does disappear in some games.
Yeah.
Yes, I was going
Like
to say
against-
he's got room to grow.
Yeah, like against Rabbitohs, he disappeared for a long time.
He's got room to grow.
But then last week, when the team's confident, he's confident.
For a young
But-
man to control a side like that,
Yeah, of course.
at his age, having the confidence to control the side is big.
Even
big raps.
even last year when they switched, when Kiri was number 7 and he was number 6, and they switched it.
Underperforming until he
Yeah,
went
and they switched it. Like that's huge
That's
to
a
give.
switch
What
they
is he,
needed.
21? And they give a 21-year-old the number 7 jersey, and they go, "You lead the side."
Well, that's
He's-
a switch they needed.
Yeah, and he's popped off. Look at him. He's a very good player with a very, very bright future. Again, another player we said last week. I see him moving to the Broncos in probably
Yeah, yeah.
around 4 years' time.
Which
See, so while his move was, it's all right. Like it's money, whatever.
That puts a dent in the
If
Broncos
Sam
and the
Walker
Roosters.
leaves, that would hurt.
Yeah,
That one will.
yeah, 100%. But, I think it's
look
going
where
to happen.
look where the Broncos are heading.
They're going good.
And Broncos, their team's not old. Their
Yeah.
forwards are pretty young.
You
Yeah.
got a young gun you want to know?
The only old one is who? Reynolds.
And Tapau coming off the bench. isn't
Yeah,
he?
by Reynolds.
Second move.
Whose
you got a-
position is Reynolds playing? Walker.
He's a gun. You got a young gun you want to name?
Taruva.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice.
I don't know if he's young though. He looks 30.
He's young.
Oh, he's young.
He's young.
He's young.
He's good, man.
Yeah, the only
like
reason he didn't break in earlier, because he played New South. He was the fullback, I think last year for the New South Wales 20s. It's the first time I've ever seen him play
Yeah.
at fullback. He's a fullback. But he's a fucking
finding his
very
home
good
on the
player.
wing. He's
Yeah,
finding his
he's
home.
just a
He's a
very good
rocket,
player.
man.
Even at this week, he scored 2 tries. Didn't
Yeah.
score that much points in Supercoach.
Yeah, but usually he scores 50, 60
Yeah,
on
so-
Supercoach without
Without
a
a
try.
try, yeah.
The super. I think me and people from work were talking about this again. When the super coach, like the people that control super coach, if they have players in their team that go good, they get the point.
Can
You
I ask you
reckon?
something though?
Taruva, that's a perfect example. Man.
Well, but he didn't have as much runs.
I don't care.
Can I ask you something? Do you actually work at work or is it all Supercoach? Because
It sounds like a good place, bro. I want to go there. Let's take the podcast there.
Yeah, it's all super coach.
So yeah, that's a few. There's a lot more like Kiraz.
yeah, you got the
Preston.
Bulldogs back.
Kiraz is coming up, and we'll talk.
Yeah.
I think there's a question.
There's a question
about
about him. Yeah.
On the topic of Kiraz, let's talk about his potential.
He reminds me of To'o.
him.
Yeah,
He
just
wants
A
the-
younger To'o, but
The way
stronger.
he plays,
He
but
breaks
stronger.
so many tackles.
Yeah,
the
the
way
way-
he runs, he's
Yeah.
bouncing off everybody.
the way he plays, he is very similar to To'o.
And can I just say, he's a journeyman. He's been
Yeah,
through
he's
different
been-
clubs as a junior.
He's been around.
So what the fuck did they
He's
not
been
see in
around,
him?
and before we signed him, I think he was going to go up to Newcastle to
He
sign with
was
the
at
Lions.
Newcastle. He was at Newcastle.
Or come back, or sign for someone else. Oh no, I think he came back because of COVID.
Yeah.
And didn't want to be away from his family because they're.
Was he up in North Queensland as well?
I don't know.
I think
But I know
he-
he was in Newcastle
Yeah.
and he came back because of COVID because he didn't want to be away from his family.
Sure.
Yeah, and he couldn't go back
Best
up. And
decision he's ever made.
Bro,
He's loving it at the
I
Bulldogs.
fucking love him, man.
Like, you can't name me another winger that wants to run as much as him.
Yeah,
He's always looking
he's
for-
Every time the ball's
always-
in the Bulldogs in, he wants to
He
run.
wants to run.
He's looking for that ball.
I love them
There
players.
was a situation where he's a right winger, the ball's on the left, he's on the left,
Yeah, he came in for
and
a
they
run.
move right, he goes again.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got
he came in
heart.
for a run. For me, like he's
Great potential.
if he continues on and keeps scoring and keeps going the way he is, it wouldn't surprise me to see him in state of origin very, very soon.
Not very soon.
I think very, very soon.
Maybe next 5 years.
next
I think
6
very, very
years.
soon because To'o right now has not done anything.
I just hope, because I do like him as a player, I just hope he doesn't decline from here. If he keeps getting better, it'll be good for the sport.
Yeah, no, he's a very good player.
Our next question is: what sport has a bigger fan base in Australia, football or NRL?
So we're talking.
Followers have asked you not to be biased.
NRL.
NRL,
Sure.
100%.
In Australia?
Yeah.
Do not tell me
I don't know.
A-League.
No, not A League.
Not
We're not
A-League,
talking about A League. Premier League.
whatever. Soccer in general.
Didn't I say
Is it Premier League?
Football.
Or,
Is that
there's no. It's
football
no
or
way it's
no?
A League.
Australia,
In Australia?
What sport has a bigger fan base in
Australia, yeah.
Football or NRL?
We're talking about football. Football
No,
in general.
they're
it's not
saying in
A-League.
Australia.
football in general is probably Premier League. Like soccer.
I think.
Football.
No. So I think there's more viewers watching the NRL.
Yeah.
I think the NRL has a bigger fan base, but there is a lot of people watching football in Australia as well. A lot. Like there's a reason why Optus have paid so much for the rights
I'll
for
tell
it.
you the only reason football is not big in Australia, and it's the time slots.
Yeah, 100%.
If it wasn't for the time slots, football, EPL especially, would be a huge thing in Australia. But because they play at 2:30, sometimes 3 o'clock in the
hard,
morning,
yeah.
no one's got time to keep up.
Yeah, that's what it is. If it competed with it at the same time slot, it's not a competition. The EPL will pump it.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone has written, I heard the producer is a Titan. Please confirm.
The producer is a Titan.
He's
Not
a
the producer
Titan.
that's speaking now. We have 2 producers, and the second one is 100% confirmed the title.
He's a Titan.
Okay.
And,
And the last
he's looking for a
question.
wife as well. Anyways.
The last question, what is Ali's height?
I'm 180 centimeters tall.
1.8 centimeters tall, I think he means.
I think the followers want you to prove it.
That I'm 1.8.
Yeah.
There you go.
Marvin, can you stand up next to you?
Come stand up.
He's tall enough.
He's just tall. Looks like I'm standing next to my dad.
Call me daddy.
All right, so that's the question and answers done.
Is there more questions?
No, that's it.
Got us getting up and moving, which we appreciate. All right, so again, all the links to our socials are in the description. So make sure you go through, click on it, and ask us anything you want. I think there's a few more that we haven't got to that we might get to next week. But yeah, we appreciate all the support, we appreciate all the love, all the likes that you give us, all the comments, whatever it is, the feedback. Keep it coming. We appreciate it and we take everything on board. We really do. And again, we hope you enjoyed it. This is a part 2 of the second episode, but it was too long to put into one, so we split it. We hope you enjoyed both of them if you do watch both of them. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
See you guys.
Peace.